I'm gonna twist your nipples when I tell you Deadpool and Wolverine was in fact nostalgia bait. It was littered with Easter eggs, references that are great for fans or people who watch Screen Rant, but in general, it didn't do much as a story itself, which is fine. Deadpool as a film didn't take itself seriously. I'm sure we've all seen the term cameo slop thrown around, referring to stories that throw fan favorite characters that serve no real purpose to the story besides to say, oh shit, it's Quicksilver. You know how bullshit it is for your main character to die only for Wonder Woman to come out of fuck knows where, revive him or farm, and then leave? Ideally, a cameo character shouldn't overshadow the main plot or the main character. A show that did a cameo well was Lex Luthor in Peacemaker Season 2. He provided Flag with the means to open portals, thus progressing the plot forward, but he didn't overstay his welcome and he did his job. But opposed to that, when people were critical of Peacemaker Season 2 because it felt like a part 2 of a 3-part story instead of a part 2 to a 2-part story, people chopped it up to fans being upset because there weren't any cameos that they liked. Unfortunately, a lot of fans refused to acknowledge the unnecessary role that the cameo characters play. In WandaVision, Multiverse of Madness, and Shazam, they leaned heavily into the cameos that didn't actually contribute much to the story. Unfortunately, people eat that shit up, and media companies know this, so that's why they keep pushing for cameo characters to be in trailers, which explains why a lot of people try to avoid Marvel trailers because it feels like it's spoiler territory. Cameo characters don't always have to move the story forward. In Matt Murdock's case in the Spider-Man movie, he was just there for exposition. Not to mention the MCU is so big, the audience is at the point where they have to start asking themselves, where is Spider-Man during the events of Thunderbolts? Or where is Luke Cage during the events of Daredevil? I know people like cameo in film because it makes the world feel more connected. Believe me, I would love to be able to see Matt Murdock walk past Peter Parker, but in film, it's a logistical nightmare and it's a lot more tricky than in a comic book.